Welcome to the Recertification Workbook. The CaGBC has published a recertification workbook to greatly assist project teams preparing recertification submissions for LEED Canada Existing Buildings Operations and Maintenance 2009 projects. Let's take a look at how this Excel tool works. Similar to other tools released by the CaGBC, the workbook includes instructions for use, a project information tab, and various forms to assist project teams in making the declarations and submittals necessary to demonstrate the performance tracking requirements. Red conditional formatting in the cells indicates that there's information to be completed by the project team. In this case, the project's characteristics. Teams should complete this information and then move on to the credit checklist tab. The recertification credit checklist is a scorecard of sorts. The applicant is able to quickly move through the credits, changing the drop-down selection to indicate which are attempted in the recertification and to note whether the credit was awarded in the previous certification and, where necessary, the number of points attempted in the recertification submission. For this demonstration, we'll assume the project is attempting Sustainable Sites credits 1, 3, 4, 7.1, and SSC8. We will also note that SSC3, 4, and 7.1 were awarded in the initial submission, and we'll note that the project is attempting 8 points under SSC4. Then the team member will navigate to the Sustainable Sites Credit Category tab. The required cells will be indicated in red. For SSC1, the team is asked to declare that the performance requirements have been met using the drop-down on the right. For SSC3, there are prompts to ask the user to verify that the establishment requirements outlined in column E for reference have been maintained. If so, the applicant need only demonstrate the performance requirements during the recertification submission. Those requirements are listed in column H for reference, and the documentation associated with those requirements is noted in column I, to be confirmed in column M. Project teams can note in column M declarations, documentation that's been provided, and to confirm key dates for the documentation as well. For SSC3, we're noting that tracking logs or similar has been provided for 25% of the recertification performance period. And in the case of this project, let's imagine that that project tracking extends from October 30th, 2017 until December 31st, 2018. You'll notice there are credits that are purely performance-based and contain no establishment requirements, such as SSC4. In this case, the project team is being referred to the lead letter template to demonstrate compliance. In the case of this project, the transportation survey was repeated in the fall of 2017, and the lead letter template will be provided documenting that most recent survey. In many cases, for example, SSC 7.1, completing the declarations may be all that is required. If my project, for example, was awarded SSC 1 in the previous certification for having placed a sufficient amount of parking underground, and no changes have been made to this parking structure, I will only need to declare that the establishment requirements have been maintained and that no high SRI surfaces were used in credit achievement. In the case where the project team is attempting new credits, a credit was denied in the initial certification, or substantial changes have been made to the establishment requirement, such as the case here for SSC8, as this is a new credit attempted, you'll notice a red note indicating that the lead letter template is required in order to ensure all establishment and performance requirements are documented. Once the worksheet for each credit category has been completed, the owner or property manager who can attest to the performance tracking elements having taken place should acknowledge, print, and sign the form for this submission. We trust this tool will greatly assist project teams in documenting recertification submissions. If you have questions, please email info@cagbc.org. Thank you.